Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a super AFK moneymaker. It's about 7 million per hour. If you're high in stats, if you're low level, it's going to be much less, but as you progress, you'll make more and more money. But all you're going to be doing is basically mining these Venator remains and turn them into relics and then dismantling them and then turning them into crates. Now, I'm using the Master Archeology, full outfit, so it is a bit faster doing it this way, and you don't need to use it, but if you do, the precision boosts, the high spec monocles, you'll make a tad bit more money. But if you don't have this outfit, it's not worth it because you need 3 of them per hour versus 2, which, like each one technically costs like 400k. So instead of spending 1.2 mil per hour on those, you're only spending 800k. But it's up for you to use it. All you need to do this is level 5 archaeology and 20 invention, so it's a bit higher on that, but most of you guys should already have all these skills. The only other thing you'll need is maybe a small object that you could use in real life, to be on your spacebar, so you could either use your hand the whole time and hold it down, or you could put an object on the spacebar and it'll always hold it down, and as long as you're in the Runescape program, it'll always technically spam click, just like when you're doing quests. You just have the spacebar down and goes through the scenes. Same thing, because when you mine a relic, or not a relic, an artifact, it still doesn't continue until you press spacebar. So that's the way we bypass it. Which I thought eventually they would implement a thing that it automatically goes through. Hasn't happened yet, but we'll see in the future. This is what I mean. Nothing happens until you click the spacebar or you click the pile again. But if you hold the spacebar down with an object, it'll automatically just proceed. So it would be, 5 minutes of AFK, technically a little bit less because 5 minutes is the logout timer. I also use the auto screener and the Grace of the Elves to, make even more AFK, which all you guys should have since the hype of archaeology. And you don't need the invention cape because the perks that we're going for, or the components we're going for, are just the special ones. And the only thing the cape would really affect is if you have 120 invention already, would be the more rare ones. So these guys down here would be a tad bit less rare to get versus, these guys. So after the 3 hours of collecting the relics, which we got a total of 298, we still have to make those. But material-wise, from Grace of the Elves, we gained a total of, let's take these out real quick, 1.6 million. And the materials we collected is 4.7 mil. So together, 6.4 mil in the 3 hours, which, I mean, it's not total profit because you still got to calculate how many portents we used. But so far, that's what, 2.1-ish mil per hour. Bad maths, but we also did get 2 complete tomes and a needle piece, so these 2 tomes will get me another 100-ish K because I'm 117. If you're low level, it's gonna be much less. But let's make all these relics, turn them into, the components and such, and turn them into large crates or classic smalls or large, depending on how many we get, and see how much money we make. Here we go. Gonna use the tomes. Bam, 75k each. Not bad. So making all those relics took about 27 minutes to, make them. And now we're gonna disassemble them. So far we got 280,000 XP. And this is what I have prior, so we'll know the change. Well, let's get started to disassemble. It took us about 7 minutes to disassemble everything, and we got 4,800 historic components and 250 classic components. Now let's go turn them into boxes and see how much they're going to sell for. If you didn't know where to go, you just go in the invention tool, go to materials and crates, and there we have all our crates we can make. Now, since we only did the classics and the historics, let's see, for a large, we had 4,800. So let's do 4 of those. So that would be using 4,000 components, and then we'll make 8 of the small ones. And we only did get 250. So we'll only make 2 because, you know, got 250. So the classics sold for 3.5 million each. The large sold for 6.5 million. And the small crates sold for 632 each. So that brings us to a total of 38 million. And counting the stuff we got from the thing, a total of 39.7 million. So overall, Third Age Iron spent 5.5 million to gain, the Zero Suit Insignias 9.2 million, Portents 1.5, so total cost came out to be 16.2 million. After disassembling all this stuff, you know, there's the components we got. And once we sold all the large crates and small crates, we made a total of 38 million, but with the grace of the elves, we added, you know, 1.6 million to it. So total GP was 39.7 million. And I mean, if you really want to go even further and we, you know, take that 50 classic components and turn that into GP as well, it would translate to like another like 1.75 million. But I didn't care to do that because, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But profit, total profit, 23.5 million. And since it did take us to do 3 hours and 34 minutes, like everything from doing the archaeology to like restoring them, breaking them down, 6.7 million. Which, I mean, that is great for all you really needing is just archaeology and invention unlocked. And super AFK. But on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do subscribe if you enjoyed it because my last channel got suspended, so I can't go to it anymore. So this is going to be my new channel. Hello everyone, Alan here. Thank you very much for watching the video. Leave a like if you liked the video and subscribe for more videos. And with that, peace out, Girl Scouts.